When life gets unpredictable, preparation matters. In medicine, it's all about staying alert, ready for whatever comes through the door. On the road, it's no different. That's why Volvo designs vehicles to help anticipate risk, reduce harm, and protect lives. The Volvo XC90's advanced safety systems inspire confident decisions wherever the road takes you. The Volvo XC90, for life. Proud sponsor of the Pit Podcast. Learn more at volvocars.ca/safety.
All right, welcome back to the Elias Macco Show. Now, tomorrow we are supposed to hear from the city of Montreal the plans to pedestrianize big portions of Sainte-Catherine Street. It was supposed to be announced earlier in the week. They called off that press conference, I think for a whole bunch of reasons. They didn't want to get questions from journalists on other issues. So it's going to happen tomorrow. Now, Montreal business owners, many of whom have seen the plans already, they are raising concerns over that planned pedestrianization of Sainte-Catherine Street. They fear it could hurt downtown business. Alain Creton is president of the Association of Restaurateurs and Merchants of Peel Street, and he's got a warning about the project. He is on the line, also the owner of Chez Alexandre. Alain, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you to inviting me, but you are the only one who invite me because the city of Montreal is supposed to present the project to some people, 1 or 2 months ago, and nobody invited me. On top of that, I was at the Conseil de Ville a month and a half ago, and I asked myself, Madame Plante, I say, can I see the plan of the future of the city of Montreal, because I got 4 kids. They're growing up now. They are adult. And I would like to know what kind of city I'm going to leave to them. And she said, well, I don't have a book about it. And anyway, a month and a half later, nobody showed me anything about the future of our city. Now, as you know, I jog Montreal. I do 45 marathon now, so I know very well Montreal, north, south, west. And I went to Sainte-Catherine myself last Sunday to realize how it's going to be. And it's very big. It's very large. It's going to be like 3 parks. 1, 2, 3, 4 parks. Completely. I mean, Sainte-Catherine won't be any more Sainte-Catherine. We're going to die. I mean, Sainte-Catherine, it's the heart of Montreal. We're going to blow the Montreal. I mean, I don't know. I'm so upset. And, we need movement. Peel Street was closed for more than 1 year. And I don't really realize, I cope with that, because there was they have to do the transformation and they have to do the job. Anyway, I didn't realize since they opened the street, since they opened Sainte-Catherine, oh God, I breathe. I'm happy. People are walking by. The cars are passing by. I mean, it's funny, but we need to see movement to be happy. It's really maybe crazy, but we need to see movement. Not only bicycle. I'm not against bicycle. I got one too, and I jog. But I love to see the car passing by and. I don't know. It just
so. Alain, can I ask you this, right? Because some of your bigger weeks of the year, like when it's Formula One, right? They close off streets, right? And people are walking on the street because there's just so much people. I just want to know if there's any thought that perhaps by adding some more pedestrianization, you end up making those parts of St. Catherine real meeting places, and you end up with more people that are there. Is there any, has that thought crossed your mind? And maybe if you don't think that's going to happen, tell us why.
Yeah, it's going to be nice places for drug dealers to meet after midnight. It's going to be nice places for the homeless. Unfortunately, they don't have any place to go, so it's going to be a beautiful place for them to hang out in the summertime, and then in the winter time. Who's going to do that? Who's going to go there in the winter time? Huh? They're going to destroy not only Sainte-Catherine, they're going to destroy the heart of Montreal. I don't know legally how could we stop that, but definitely we have to do something.
We're with Alain Creton, the owner of Chez Alexandre. Well, here's one thing, Alain, that next year is an election year, right? So this plan will be part of the next election. It will be debated. Now, can I ask you if you've heard of anyone? Because here's the thing: I haven't heard of anyone who wants to run against Projet Montréal so far. Like, I don't know anyone who wants to run for mayor. What about you? You're in the business community. Have you heard of? Maybe it's you. In fact, boy, you sound like a great voice.
No, not as a mayor, but to be a consultant for the district of McGill. Maybe yes, but not as a mayor. I mean, it's a large responsibility, and I don't think I'm good for that. But just to be representative of the people of downtown Montreal, sure, I would like to do so.
Now, but is there anyone that you've heard is talking about running that doesn't want this to happen? Because I think that, like, if Projet Montréal wins again, well, then this will happen. And if they lose, it won't happen, right? So, is there anyone that you think would maybe make a good mayor that you and others should push for?
Well, you're one of your colleague, David Hurtel.
Yes. Well, have you talked to him? Because the push is there
many times.
And what does he want to? Seems like he doesn't want to at this point.
Nobody wants to declare now if they're interesting or not.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to do so around, after the vacation, after Christmas.
Yes, after Christmas.
So in February, March, everybody's going to be on the line.
Yeah. So let me ask you, Alain, you and the other restaurateurs, the merchants of Peel Street, are you coming together on this one? Are you planning any pushback? Tell me about the fight to stop the project.
Well, I'm always the one ahead, and people, they say, okay, go ahead, do it for us. So I'm the one, and I knew they agree with the Sainte-Catherine is going to die, and we're going to die too. So we know we suffer with the street was closed. It was like a park for 1 year. There was a park in front of on Peel Street between Maisonneuve and Sainte-Catherine. So we know the feeling of not having car passing by. It's funny, but it's true. Not having the street is blocked. It was a park.
Yeah.
And it was nobody walking by. No. It's ridiculous. So we have to fight for it, not only, or legally, I don't know why. I have to ask a lot of customers are lawyers, so I'm going to ask if it's any occasion to stop that before they do anything wrong.
Let me ask you, because you brought up the issue of homelessness, right, and drug use. And it certainly seems like, and I lived downtown for 4 years, and it's one of the reasons I left was because of what I was seeing on the streets around me, right? So is that actually the bigger issue? Like let's say Sainte-Catherine was safe and there wasn't the open drug dealing and drug consumption.
Well, Sainte-Catherine is going to be safe. I'm telling you now. Sainte-Catherine is going to be safe if they still leave Sainte-Catherine the way it is. I love it. The sidewalks are bigger now. The street is beautiful. Let's continue that to Atwater. But please don't put any park on it. Let the circulation. If we have the circulation, then we're going to be safe. If you block, we're going to be in trouble. And everybody could understand that. Just let the car pass by. Let's let the police pass by. Let's let the fire department pass by. Let's have a life, and then we're safe. If we are we have to leave the Sainte-Catherine. We continue the construction of the sidewalk, of the street. It's just beautiful, but please don't stop and don't put any park on Sainte-Catherine. It's just. I mean, do they have any example to give us from somewhere in Spain or in Europe or in the States or in a city when they are blocking the main street?
And it works.
And also we are in the winter time too. Yeah. Do they consider that the winter, what we're going to do in the winter time?
Alain, just in the moment that I have left with you, I just want your take on the a change to the F1, the Formula One Grand Prix schedule, that is going to be earlier now in May. What's your take on that? Do you think that's a good thing? How do you feel about it?
Well, as you know, the weather is getting warmer and warmer. We are close to December, and we just have -1, and 1 week ago it was 12 degrees. So maybe in end of May is going to be a beautiful weather. as you realize, the past 3 Grand Prix during the June, it was raining for 1 or 2 days. So why not in May? I've no.
Okay, well that's good to hear. Listen, Alain, that's all the time we have. It's
you.
always a pleasure talking to you. Appreciate you hearing your voice, and thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Alain Creton is the owner of Chez Alexandre and the president of the Association of Restaurateurs and Merchants on Peel Street.